Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Let things exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm learning to realize that all the stuff that I want to be successful or to make an impact might not make an impact. Not to say I won't be successful, but I might put whatever I'm trying to put out and it might not reach the audience that I'm trying to reach. You know what I mean?
Like,
And
as far as your message that you're trying to get across, or
just everything. More
everything?
so like,
Okay.
not I want to relate this more so to the social media side because right now social media thing is going good. A lot of people be respond to that, but just more so the life outside of basketball, just being a better father, a better partner to my lady, just a better person, just trying to learn to accept things and just go along with life instead of trying to like, oh, I want to be this place at this certain time in my life, or I want to be at this point, I want to have this amount of money in my bank account before I turn so and so age. Or like I'm learning to just like go along with the journey and realize that that's okay. You know what I mean?
Where you at right now, you feel like you're okay. You are in, how I would like to say it, the pursuit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And they always say like, this is like the best part of your journey. These are the story you'll tell when you become successful.
Oh boy, the stories. Jesus.
And a lot of people been like, shout out to you and like my boys, Kyle and Martinez. I just been seeing a lot of stuff that just say, stay in the present, enjoy this moment that we have right now,
Mhm.
and don't look so too far in the future. Like you do have to plan ahead and you do have to have some foresight in order to be successful, but just stay in the moment, embrace the moment, and enjoy the moment. So that's the way I'm on.
We always talk about enjoying the moment, but it always seems pretty difficult to enjoy the moment when there's so much pressing things going on at one time.
Exactly. Well, I think that's the beauty of it. And that's what I mean where I'm at in my life. I'm accepting that there's always going to be an obstacle to overcome. I'm accepting that, my goal is to change the wealth in my family. I want to leave behind generational wealth. And I
Mhm.
gotta accept the fact that it's gonna be excruciatingly difficult. You know what I mean? I just saw a video on TikTok. I love TikTok. Shout out.
Yeah, you love TikTok, boy. Ah, dang. Ain't that wrong with it? You right. You right.
Uh, I saw a video of a young lady just talking about all these rich and successful people who pretty much it was nepotism. You know what I'm saying? Getting
Mm.
down to Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. And it's people that you don't even know that just fell into nepotism. And I'm like, they
They had somebody ahead of them that helped them out.
exactly. Warren Buffett, same way. They always talk about, stop doing all this stupid stuff. This is what millionaires do. Like, bro, you walked into it. Like I'm looking for the people that really started from ground zero, really got the most,
With nothing.
and
For real, for real.
with and there's not too many of them, and you have to realize that, like, for me and you, or just for anybody else, you're gonna have to start from ground zero, and it's gonna be excruciatingly hard. But that shouldn't turn you from chasing or giving up. That shouldn't, you know, excite you to give up. It should just you gotta accept it and understand that that is the fun part of life.
What are some things I gotta do? How do I accept that, bro? It's hard, man.
It's the way you feel, the way you energy, you gotta just accept it, embrace it. You gotta have enthusiasm behind the oh man, it's hard. Have some enthusiasm behind it. If you're gonna get mad, get really mad. Cause at a point, it's gonna come to a point where you either gonna feel really sorry for yourself. And now here's the thing where you gotta be careful at because people do have mental health problems and you don't want to fall into deep depression.
I got something to say about that. I gotta just to not to interrupt. I mean interrupt. But it just seems, and I'm not downplaying this, But it just seems like there's just been an influx of just mental health issues that has been brought up within like the last 7 years. So let's say the last 7 years. It's like it's been brought to the forefront, and it seems like it's more so than people who do have it. We're not saying that they don't, but it seems like it's kind of becoming like a buzzword type mental issue, mental health. Like,
I agree.
who don't have mental health issues? That's just a part of life.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be in life without some type of mental issues that's gonna traumatize you. Like, that's just life. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like those who don't have it, which is very true. Like, it's like stressful and you got mental problems. Everybody do. But I just feel like, I don't know. That's just my take on it. I don't really know. I'm
I
not.
feel you know, but like you gotta understand too, like, you know, we millennials. You know, I say that.
Is that what we're classified as?
Yeah, we are. We millennials. And to be honest with you, it's like I threw that word out there in respect to Gen Z. To be honest with you.
Gen Z is after us, so they're
They after us. So anybody, I think the cutoff is like 1999. Bro,
Okay.
you was born from like, I want to say 82 to 1999, you're a millennial. But anything after 1999 is a Gen Z. So if you're born in the 2000s, you a Gen Z. So basically, you know, like you said, they haven't been hyper fixed on using that word, and it's been a lot more studies. But also on the flip side, like I said, we're millennials. I remember coming up, if somebody said what's wrong with you, they just would say, man up, get go, stop the salt. We should talk about it. Let's see how your true feelings are. No, it wasn't that. Well, to go back on the point though, it's like you said, like, yeah, it's hard. It's like, how do you get out of that state? You can't get out of that state because you know why? Because it's a natural human emotion, and you're supposed to feel.
Yeah.
It's good for your brain.
Yeah.
All the senses in the range of emotion, you need to feel that in order for your body to regulate. If you always and always high, that means you're high on either drugs or just happiness or whatever it is. But that's not regular. That's not natural.
That's true.
Whatever you consume, you have to poop it out, right? So what goes up must come down, and the opposite. You can't stay down forever. So it's like you just gotta regulate that stuff and just really notice that when you are sinking, when you are having like moments where you feel like nothing's going right, or you having like why me moments, embrace it, but at the same time realize how grateful you still are. Cause I think a lot of times we, like including myself all the time, I ain't got this, I ain't got that, too hard, I can't do it. But then I got friends, I got family, and no matter how hard it is, it hasn't been gone a day go by. It hasn't even never been a day or nothing where I've gone without eating or sleeping under some shelter or even having clean clothes. I mean, it's like the small things we don't take, you know, on a day-to-day basis that we look over and don't take, you know, seriously, but we be complaining about, oh, I ain't got this money. Oh, I ain't got the new Jordans coming out. Oh, this girl don't like me. Who cares? You alive and you get another opportunity to do something good on this planet Earth. So it's cool to be sad, but you gotta just realize how, you know, grateful and, you know, how good you got it.
Yeah, you know, Jerry used to always say, he used to tell me, like, you know, when I was back at my sister's crib a couple of years ago, and I swear, boy, if I ever knew what depression was, that was it. And he used to always say something, he said, it ain't gonna rain, it can't rain forever. It can't rain forever. And I'm like, man, I used to remember that because I swear, boy, it felt like it ain't never gonna stop. It ain't never gonna stop, but shoot, it will switch up. So I know you got a lot to be grateful because, you know, we talk a lot about stuff that's off cam that a lot of people won't even never really understand because we get a little bit more raunchy and real about what we really be thinking and what we really be thinking. Like I would love to come on here and say everything that we really say off the phone, like off a.
One day I'll be at that point. One day, I'm still trying to feel some. I don't care. Let me get this straight. I don't care what nobody says or think I think, but I know it's levels to it and it's rules.
People not ready. Yeah. I know it's something.
But one day I'll be happy when I'm sitting there like 20 million followers on every platform and I got 30 million in my bank account. I'm gonna say everything. I'm gonna tell you guys every single thing.
Oh man, what you know then?
I can't say whatever. I gotta watch out.
What do you believe is the number one question everybody would want to know about overseas basketball? Like, what's the one question you get the most?
I don't even get asked this question the most, but I'm gonna answer this for a lot of players. And I'm gonna say the question is it worth it? Is it worth it to come overseas? No. I've been having I think the last 3 seasons, bro. The last 3 seasons, I've been having that same question in my head. Damn there every day since I've been down here in Chile. Thought that in, like, is it even worth it at this point? Like, what am I really doing? You know what I mean? And it's just because we talk about obstacles and stuff like that, but to state the obvious, we outside of the United States. So it's very hard, state the obvious once again, it's hard living in a different country, whether they speak English or not. I live in England and I have my ups and downs with living there. Right now I'm in a Spanish speaking country, so yes, I'm trying to learn Spanish, but
that ain't your language. Yeah, that ain't your language, though.
Language, not my true language. These, what I'm saying, the customs and everything, not naturally for me. And it's just like, my biggest thing is having to chase your money. You know what I mean? Do the service, you sign a contract, and I think about it, it's only been one season, and that was just because things were sweet, and that's because the owner didn't know what he was quite doing. But every other situation I've been in my pro career, I've never gotten paid on time. On the day where I'm supposed to take my paycheck, I have never, ever, freaking ever gotten paid on time, and it's very frustrating. I talked to my lady about that real recently, and it's just like it really hurts me and grinds my gears. So that's another thing. I'll just say, living overseas ain't for everybody.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.